Welcome. My name is Matthew Stevens, and this is Pedal Echoes, a discussion about what pedals inspired or influenced an artist's creativity for new music. My discussion with Our Cadence happened in the evening of September 7th, 2020. Brett Powers and Anthony Kuchera make up the band Our Cadence. While the two of them are the main writers, the band's live lineup includes Chris Ellingham, Cole Hammond, and Mike Nemec. While Brett and Anthony live in different states, they have continued to write and release new music. Their latest album, Solstice, was released on December 21st, 2019. This is episode 3. Welcome to Pedal Echoes. Let's dive in with some questions. How did Our Cadence get started?
Brett and I have been playing in bands since we were like freshmen in high school, and that continued all through our high school and college years. We were in a band called North, South, East, West that was essentially ending because I was going to be moving and leaving, and we decided that we still want to keep writing. And so Our Cadence came about to be this project where the two of us would write as kind of this indefinite project that we knew that we wouldn't be living together in the same state, but we wanted to keep writing music, for as long as we were both interested.
What pedals were used in the writing and or recording of Solstice?
When we recorded, we went down to Austin, Texas, and rented a bunch of stuff. So that opened up a couple opportunities to experiment. The core of my board is like a couple DL4s, Cathedral reverb from HX. Most of the tones originate like in my head versus like tinkering around with pedals, and I just had a very specific idea, so we were able to work that into some of our songs on the fly.
Earthquaker, Bit Crusher,
plus an EBO is one of the pivotal things to like move the song forward at climactic parts.
How do you think that helped craft the sound of some of the songs or shape them?
To be honest, it was a lot of experimentation, at least for that. We had like a twin, an AC30, and basement. Like it's just a bunch of amps cranked as loud as we could possibly get them.
Prior to the release of Solstice, you did a short mini tour. Is that right?
Yeah, I think it was August of 2017.
That was the first time we had played 3 new songs live. So 3 songs that ended up being on Solstice were debuted on that short tour. And those songs were Surround, Asleep, and Circadian Rhythm. In fact, the first time that all of us played together those songs was, I think, 2 days before the first show.
We all live in separate places, so anytime we play live shows, it has to be coordinated and orchestrated carefully. Anytime we play, it's just like seeing people you haven't seen in a long time, but it feels like you haven't really missed a beat. I
noticed on all the streaming platforms that you released 2 older songs as Classics 1 and Classics 2. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, these were the original tracks that we had written and recorded right when this was getting started. These were the things that laid the groundwork for what Our Cadence would be. Our good friend Chris Ellingham, he recorded these long ago. Our other good friend Bobby Bailu, who was the engineer and producer on Solstice, just breathed new life into them, and we felt it was the right time to actually make these available in some official capacity.
Being that everybody's so separated, what does Our Cadence have coming up?
There's definitely plans for writing. I think the experience of recording Solstice put some excitement and drive in us. With that distance, I think the creative process kind of ebbs and flows. Look forward to writing some new tracks together.
The pandemic has really changed our plans. We in July would have done an East Coast tour. We had some recording, like live recording plans, and all of that just got put on hold. So we're just gonna have to see where all that stuff shakes out. But in the meantime, definitely gonna be writing. I think that's been the big thing, is we don't want to force stuff or impose what we would be happy with.
Thank you both for joining me on Pedal Echoes today.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
For more information on Our Cadence, please visit ourcadence.bandcamp.com. Solstice is available now on all major streaming services. Please subscribe to this channel. It goes a long way.